Welcome everybody back to the channel. In today's video, I wanted to hop inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies and I wanted to cover how to do all the ray gun variants solo and just kind of talk about a little bit of a live commentary. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the video. If you want to unlock the brand new Dark Matter, Abyss, and Nebula camos inside of Black Ops 6, check out Mitch Cactus. They're the biggest and most reliable in Call of Duty, which will help you grind out weekly events, camos, and unlocks completely legitimately for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Code SPAZO for 5% off. So for all of these upgrades, we're going to need 3 different canisters. I'm going to do this first one real quick. Now, we will need the RAYGUN Mark II, the OG version, or just the normal version. I did put a guide on my channel if you guys need to have a little bit of help or just to show you guys how to do it. Now, once you guys get the original Mark II, you can come up to these blue things and shoot these. Now, eventually one is going to drop a canister that we are going to need. So we can go ahead and make our way over to this left side and then go through here. Right by PhD, come out through the nursery and see this one. We can shoot this one. There we go. What do we see? Empty canister. Nice. Now, there are a few different locations around the map that you can do. Yours are going to be different. It's never going to be the same thing every single game. There is one of these down by the Wonder Fizz as well, and there's just a few more around the map that you will see. They're pretty hard to miss, to be honest, whenever you are moving around the map. Sometimes they can be a little bit different or harder to see, I guess you could say, but overall, they're relatively simple. To go down and do another one, we would have to go downstairs to where Pack is or to where Sam is. Once we get down here, we can just make our way all the way out through this door. And then we can come over here to the right side. That's the Wonder Fizz location, if any of you guys did not know. We can come through here, and here's one right there. Bang. We can pick up some salvage and whatnot from it, but yes, you could get your canister to drop from that one. We can go ahead and head through this teleporter real fast. We don't have enough essence, so it's okay. We can just go through a different one. It's really no big deal. There's also another one right here in the conservatory. You can just go ahead and shoot that. We already have the canister, so ours isn't going to spawn in any other location. Now, once you guys are done with that and you do actually have the canister, you can just make your way over here to Speed Cola. I'm going to try and refer to these locations as perks because that's a lot easier for people, but you can just head over to the henge, place it inside of this, and then make your way down here. This is going to spawn an abomination. Now, you're going to need him to laser certain rocks and then charge at these certain rocks. It can be a little bit difficult, but it's going to be these smaller ones, like that one right there. We need him to go ahead and charge to this one, and it's going to raise up in the air. Now, we need him to laser another one right here, so we can try and just wait for him to actually laser it. I need to swap because I have, like, no ammo in my RAYGUN Mark II. Come on, laser, buddy. Just run back and forth is going to be your best bet. Come on. Nothing. Go over here. He's going to push this one. No big deal. We can just run back to this one. Here we go. Nice. There we go. He hit both of them for us. So now we need him to charge both of these. So can we get you to charge this one? We can just hop over here, I guess. Come on. Can we get you to do it, buddy? We can just go to this one right here. And he missed. Come on, Abomination. We can just go over here to bring you out here a little bit. We can hop back to this one. It sometimes can take a little bit of time, but it isn't really too big of a deal. He's lasering. We don't need him to laser any more rocks right this second. We need him to charge both of those. Okay, can we get you to charge this? There we go. There we go. There's that one up in the air. Now we need him to go and charge this one right here. Okay, we can just come back over this way. Just let him chase me real quick and try and bite me so he can get away. Try and get him to chase me over here. And just come over this way again. Same deal, we just got to get him to charge and hit that one. Sometimes it can take a little bit of time, but realistically it isn't too bad. Just wait for him to be done lasering, and then he can make his way over here. Come on. He hit it. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to have a lockdown here in the middle. We're going to have, say, vermin start spawning in. Now, I do have a war machine, so I can use this, or I can just use my AR. I do have a legendary triple pack. realistically, when you're doing this, you're going to have the RAYGUN Mark II. So I would recommend just using the RAYGUN Mark II for it. I don't have ammo because I've been shredding zombies with it. Yeah, the Mark II goes through ammo like crazy. So yeah, just be cautious of that. I would recommend, obviously, using it. It's going to probably be your best bet. There we go. Thought there was a vermin over there. There's one. Freaking aim assist onto the zombie. I'm going to try not to kill him. Usually there's going to be a counter on your screen. I frankly do not have one because my game is bugged out. For some reason, my like timers and stuff have disappeared and never came back. It's kind of crazy. Reload real quick. Eventually, you'll be finished, though. There we go. Nice and easy. All right, the round is over. If we go ahead and look on our thing, we can just head over here. Grab this canister. Bang. And now, for this one, we want to go ahead and make our way down to where Pack-a-Punch is, and then we can go ahead and build this. Now, this is definitely a very good variant of the RAYGUN Mark II, but we still have 2 other ones to do, so before you decide to build one of these, I would definitely recommend watching the entire video and making sure that you build the one you want, because 9 times out of 10, you guys aren't going to want to build every single one of these variants in your game. You would rather just do one that you really like, or one that you think is super duper cool. Now again, we can just go ahead and make our way down into this room with the doppelgas, cut to the right, and then we can go all the way down here. We have this special round, so we want to be super, super cautious. Watch out for these guys. Holy moly. Just train around here real quick. Just train them all up. No big deal. Come on. We're almost out of, or yeah, we're out of ammo now. Let me just take some of these guys down. Try and keep one alive for us. Holy moly. Now we need to get to the yellow workbench. That's down here. We still have quite a bit of them. Ooh, go over here. Come on. Okay, cool. They don't kill each other off of explosive damage. All right, we can just go right here and start assembling this. Craft it. And bam, there we go. So now we have the RAYGUN Mark II Wraith Fire, or W, I believe. Now this one is an assault rifle. Now you have to be careful because this one runs through ammo, but this one is definitely very, very cool in your game, how it's just a fully automatic RAYGUN Mark II. It's definitely crazy. But without further ado, let's get on to the next one. What we want to do is just come to the rear patio on this one next by double tap, and then we can just throw a Casimir right there. Now what this is going to do is it's going to suck that canister actually out of the map and suck it over here. So then we can go ahead and grab it, which is, we can just go ahead and make my way. I actually did not even mean to do that, but then we can just go out here, and here's the empty canister right here. Now we can head into the next step of this next upgrade. Now for this next step, we're going to need some explosives with. Now around the map here, there's going to be plants that are glowing red. Now you're going to need to throw an explosive at these, so I would recommend just going ahead and having Semtexes on you. It's going to make your life a million times easier. So there we go. We can grab this plant seed. Now, unfortunately, these don't spawn like all over right away. They actually just go one by one. So yeah, that's going to suck, but it's okay. It isn't really too bad. We just got to keep moving around the map and looking for these plants. So like next we can go outside and then start looking for more. Eventually you'll come across them. Now again, we're going to need quite a bit of them. I think it's 4 if I remember correctly from when I last did this, but just go around, keep looking for these. Let's see, can we find another one here at spawn? There's one. We can go ahead and throw that. Bang. Now we can wait for this actual plant seed. Thank you. Then we can go look for another one, which there's one right there. Boom. There we go. I think we just need one more if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Are there any over here? Let me just go check this left side real fast before we do anything crazy. I don't see any yet. Go check back this way. Let's see. Is there any in here? Nope. There are none. Are there any in this area? Could be. And then over there. Okay. We can go back to the left side and look for some more. I know we were just over here, but there's little areas and little tedious spots that you can very much miss some of the stuff inside of the map. Go ahead and go down here. Is there any? There's one. Okay, we can throw that there. Bam. All right. Give me this plant seed. Can you jump this? No. Okay, whatever. Now we need to head all the way up here. So coming out of spawn, just make your way to the left, and then you can go up towards quick revive. Now you're going to be placing a seed in each one of these things. Now the thing with this is you're going to have to defend this, so you must be careful whenever you do this. You can very easily die. So let's go ahead and place our canister, and then we can just head, say, to this one right here. Place our seed. Now we have to defend it as it grows. So obviously we see we have zombies spawning in. Now I do have a war machine. You might want to get streaks for this if you're going to be on high rounds. Okay, that's one thing, is I'm not like on super high rounds, but I mean we're on round 31. And realistically, you don't want to be doing Easter egg steps on these high of rounds, right? But just in case you are, it's no big deal. Just please be cautious when you're doing it. Shoot over there. Okay. Holy moly. Let me jump down here. Got all these guys following us now. And just take these zombies down with this RAYGUN Mark II. Crazy OP. Alright, we can head back up here. Nice. So that one's good. We can go over to this one now. Place another one. And we just got to defend it. Now you can hold the zombie and defend it, but I mean it just kind of matters what you want to do. If you want to guard it from constant zombies while training one, then go right ahead. If you want to, you know, maybe just fight zombies while doing it, go right ahead. It's really whatever you want. I would recommend though having your mini map turned on for this, so you don't miss out on zombies coming, because it would be very difficult to see them. Okay, there we go. So we got that one, and then what? There's one down here, right? Maybe you only need 3. I don't know. Let's do this one real quick. I have a Casimir we can just throw. Just let all these zombies go through here. We have another one. This is a weird area. Yeah, I would recommend doing this on lower rounds for sure. Could get more Kazis to drop. There we go. Kill him. There's another Casimir. Insta kill. We'll take it. Alright, there we go. Grab all this salvage. Okay. Alright, zombies. Leave me alone. I'm trying to get out of this. Alright, cool. Good deal. Let's go ahead and take down some more of these guys. Holy moly. Here's one. Yeah, you do need 4. I'm right. Start to question yourself sometimes when you do things like this. You're like, wait. This map's so new that like everything's not mastered. So like your first time doing it, you're like, okay, and you know what to do and you figure it all out. And then the next time you're like, wait, hold up. But we're good. That is not good. We have no ammo. And we're on one of these rounds. We got a little bit. Ooh. Kaboom. Oh my gosh. Oh, we failed that. For sure. There's our max ammo, though. I just want to be careful here. Oh, wait. Did we get it? I don't know what happened. Oh, yeah. We got it. Okay, cool. So, for this one, now all we just got to do is just head back to spawn. And we can go ahead and build this. I don't know why I went this way. So, we can go over here. And then back to the spawn room to the yellow crafting table. And then here we go. We have this one. And go ahead and build this real quick. Don't kill me, please. All right, now we have the other one. Oh my gosh. Be careful. Ooh. Okay, this one is gonna be the AR, I believe. What is it called? The R, yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, this one's definitely gonna be the marksman rifle. Now this one's a little bit interesting, but I don't know. I don't really know if I enjoy this one too much. I think this one's kind of the one, the weakest one of them all. But I mean, it's up to you, right? I know there's gonna be people out there who really enjoy it. I just, yeah, it probably won't be in the hands of me a lot. Now we can go ahead and get on to the next one. So now we're gonna do this next upgrade quest, but one thing I do want to say is you can use any canister for any upgrade. You don't need to do different canister quests just for different upgrades. So if you're playing solo or whatever, it doesn't really matter as long as you know how to get one. Now for the last canister, all we want to do is just come over inside of the area where Samantha is, or the mainframe chamber. Now you're gonna see this pod with a number next to it, or a letter. It's gonna be B. So let's just remember that. Now we do have a few tomahawks. Make sure you do have a few tomahawks when doing this. Once we get inside of the actual tunnel area, we can just cut to the left. Now we got to make sure this zombie kind of doesn't really mess with us while we do this. It isn't really too hard, but all we want to do is there's a red little turn nozzle over there. We just want to hit that with the tomahawk and then hit our letter as well. So you're going to be able to hit 2 of these, so you're going to need 2 combat axes or 2 tomahawks. So all you want to do is just grab it, throw it over there. I think I completely missed. I suck. And just go ahead and throw that again. I missed it again because of the stupid zombie. We can just go right here. There we go. Now we hit it. So now all we want to do is just hit our letter. So bam, there we go. Now we should be able to get this canister once we go back up. So just head on into the actual area with Samantha again. Holy moly. Watch out, zombies. Now this will be open. We just need to throw something at it, so like a Molotov or whatever, so I have to try and get one of those. These zombies are crazy with the Rampage Inducer on in this map. I swear, dude, this is one of the most challenging maps with the Rampage Inducer. It could be due because it's new, right? But it definitely is quite challenging, I will say, for the most part. All right, give me this Molotov. Now, all we just got to do, again, is just come over to this little pod and chuck something at it. Bam, empty canister. Whoa, am I dying? That white light. But there we go. Now we can actually go do this upgrade quest. 2 reflectors we are going to need for this. One is going to be outside of the southwest balcony. We can just go ahead and interact with that right there. Now, all we got to do is just make our way back to the main area of the map where Quick Revive is, and there's going to be one more over there. This next step as well is we're going to have to start shooting these little Janus boxes to try and get a part out of them. So whenever you see one around the map, just go ahead and shoot it because, again, you're going to need it. Now, one of these do spawn literally everywhere on the map. They're so easy to find. So just, again, keep moving around, keep sliding around, keep running, and you'll just keep finding them and keep shooting them. Now, it's probably going to take us a minute to find it, but I am very, very encouraged to not edit this part and hopefully we can get it fast enough to the point where it isn't boring. That is not one. Okay, we can cut over into here. By the way, that we just picked up that reflector right there, if you guys did not catch that. All right, we can go ahead and open this. Just keep looking for the white boxes. Again, they can be in any POI, or they're actually will be in every area of the map. You can look back here. There's a combat axe back there. Forgot about that spawning in. We can cut over there. There's one. We see it right there. We can go ahead and shoot it. Just some salvage. Okay, we can head to the next area to try and shoot the next one. These are super easy to see as well, so you're not really going to have an issue with finding these. Just being completely honest, sometimes some of these steps might be a little bit tedious, like this one where you got to just basically get RNG. Just look around the entire area. Here's another one. There it is, the essence bomb. So now that we have the essence bomb, all we got to do is just make our way over to the side over here where we just were and interact with kind of all this rubble. This is going to place this bomb exploding this side of the actual tunnel and making your way into a cave. Just go ahead and make your way all the way down here. Now there's going to be spots where you actually have to place these reflectors. Now here obviously we have a crystal, so all we're going to do is just go over here we need to go into the upper area of this actual place and place down a reflector. There we go. We just placed another one. Then all we got to do is just go and place another reflector again, which I believe you can just kind of run and just interact with it and you will get it. Look at that guy. That actually looks like, I never noticed that the last time I did this. But here's also the canister thing that we do have to place down. We just got to go ahead and place this final other reflector, which there it goes right there. Now we should be able to go ahead and throw our canister in, which where the heck did it go? Oh yeah, it's over here. So bang, there we go. All right, so now we should have a ray of light. Now go ahead and place that one right there. Now we have all these kind of circulating around. So there we go. So now all we want to do is we can just go ahead and change this so we can shoot it or melee it. But once you get it onto a actual, what's it called? So let's just call it a statue of a doppelgas. All we want to do is just come over here and melee this so it charges that hard light into the actual statue itself. Now once it hits that, it's going to spawn as a doppelgas. We can just go ahead and take him down real quick. There we go. Alright, nice, good deal. Now we can go ahead and activate the light again. In order to change where the reflector is, all you got to do is just go up and melee it, right? So now we just changed it. We got to go place this reflector back down up here. So it can be a little tedious. Basically, you're just trying to guide the light to different statues. Okay, that is definitely not a good spot to be. Oh my gosh. We want to be careful of these guys. Holy moly. Let me just go back over here. Shred these guys down. They are so dangerous, the new toxic zombie. It's crazy. So there we go. We can just shred a few more of them. I do want to save one. So we need to just go ahead and change this so we can just melee it. Wow, that is so bright. Okay, here we go. Now all we want to do is just come over here and melee this because we moved the light and it's now on a statue. Now after this guy, we just have one more to do. Trust me, it can seem pretty confusing, but it's really easy. You'll get the hang of it. Oh, there we go. Now all we want to do is just wait for the light to charge up again. Now our next statue is going to be right there, so we just want to keep meleeing this till we can actually get to that, which it's over there. Moved it again. Okay. Holy heck. Okay, so that's going to shoot down there. We actually can go up here and melee this. Okay, so it has to go that way. So bang, bang, bang. That's bang. Okay, that's definitely not hitting the statue. Let's bang again. What's that one looking like? Okay, it's shooting over here. There's nothing right here. There's absolutely nothing. But you can boom, boom. Okay, so we should maybe pick that up. And if we come over here, what does that do? Okay, that signifies it over back that way. But what if we change this? So boom. Boom. Okay, that is not the spot we need. Let's just go ahead and pick that back up. Okay, we can just go back up here. You just gotta play with it a little bit. And then we can just hit that again. There we go. Now onto the statue now. Again, you'll figure it out. Okay, we gotta do this hard charge. Come on, there we go. Yeah, this one is it's a little tedious, so you'll figure it out the more you do it and stuff like that. It's a little difficult to master 100% right off the rip. I have no Ray Gun Mark II ammo, so we're using this. I want to try to keep the toxic zombie alive. Then go build this thing this round. Is there ammo down here? There is. Actually, you know what? Just do it, Spazo. Just waste the essence. Spend 10k when there's one zombie left for a max ammo. Sometimes I do some dumb things, but you know what? It's okay. No big deal. Whatever. All right, give me this. Come on. Give me the canister. There we go. Light canister is now mine. Sweet. Now we can actually go and craft this new and improved ray gun. But yeah, that one is very, very interesting to do. It's a very tedious one, so you kind of got to pick if that's the one you want to do or not. But we can go ahead and get this bad boy built, and then we can go ahead and decide which one I think is going to be the best one, or which one I am going to craft more than, say, the other ones. One's just going to be in the actual Richthofen's bedroom, so I'm just going to go ahead and do this. I wonder, can I do this while... Yes, I can. Okay, cool. I was wondering if we could do that actually while shielded. But now we have the shotgun version, so we can go ahead and run through a little round real quick with this, because why the heck not, right? I have no plates, so we do want to be a little bit cautious. But yeah, I mean, they're all pretty cool variants. I don't know if I'll ever use like the marksman one. The assault rifle one, or the SMG one is what they refer to it as, is very, very good. But the shotgun one is also very good. So it's really just up to you in general. Holy shkamolies. We just took quite a bit of damage. Alright, we can go ahead and just shoot these guys. But yeah, I mean, you're going to have to pump it and stuff like that. Like, as you guys can see, we are dealing quite a bit of damage and killing these guys. I mean, you know, I mean, it's not just going to insta-kill until round 100. You're going to have a point where it's just going to start 2-hitting zombies and maybe even 3-hitting zombies. But it kind of just goes back to enjoyment as well. But I personally think I'm going to be rocking the AR version of them all instead of all these other ones. Now, I definitely won't be using the marksman rifle one. I'll use this one quite a bit as well. But it'll definitely be shotgun for me, or SMG, I mean. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, do not forget to leave a like. Subscribe to the channel down below. And, yeah, one like saves this Elder Disciple right here from my RAYGUN Mark II. Or actually, maybe you guys might need to leave a like to save me, because I feel like I'm going to die very soon. But, yeah, I'll see you guys next one. I'm out. Have a good one. Peace.